Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on Goodboi Gaming where we will be playing Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is a bit of an exciting one for me because, well, it's a new game. I've done this a bit in private, I've played around a little bit, and as anyone who may have attended the channel before will know, I'm a little bit of a romanophile when it comes to like ancient history and stuff. I look into that out of personal interest. And there is a roguelike faction in this, which is the Calradian Empire. So I have decided that it is my moral imperative to reunite the disparate factions within this game. I am saying this all up front with this wonderful background screen visible because I know that as soon as I press that new game button, you know, a cutscene will play and I need to potentially mute myself so I don't talk over it. But I'm excited about this because this is a good game. Like, it's in early access. A lot of people kind of approach it from what I've seen in the online community with, of course, a bit of skepticism because it is early access and it is still requiring some construction before it is in a perfect state. But it is also going to become, hopefully, the base ground once it's released for like a whole load of mods and stuff, which will make this game seriously good. That said, I am not running mods on this current playthrough, mainly because as it is in early access there's updates and then mods get invalidated, and I really just don't want to invalidate any save files. That sounds like something which is an absolute fucking nightmare of having to re-record things over and over and over again. So with that, I'm going to start the new campaign.
For 500 years, the Calradian Empire dominated the continent. Its armies scattered foes before them. The strongholds of proud tribes crumbled beneath its engines of war. From the forests of the north to the wastes of the south, all was brought beneath the standard of their legions. Brutal as the conquest was, the wise agreed that it brought peace. The land, now untroubled by armies, grew rich, but empires, like men, grow old. Leaders lose a common cause. Corruption spreads. Old enemies learn the Empire's tricks and devise new ones of their own. Until one day, the bonds holding the Empire snap. Then comes the Civil War, pitting all against all. A time of hatred. A time of suffering. But also, even in the worst hours, a time of courage and defiance. As new leaders arise, from new places and new peoples, to turn back the tides of destruction and bring forth a new world from the ashes of the old.
So, this should be a fun one for us. Basically, as it is portrayed in that cutscene, there are a variety of different cultures in this game that you can choose to start as, but I am going the Calradian Empire because they are pretty good, and they also have 3 factions which are vying for control of big space, and if we were to potentially, you know, make that one faction, that's a big head start. And secondly, I like Rome. That's pretty much it. like Rome. There's also, as you see, Valandi insurgents, blah blah blah, Azerai, Crusates, Britannians, and obviously, you know, Britannian and Britain is a cool thing. I like that there's like a Celt faction. But today we go with Big Boy Romanos, the Empire. And they gain a couple of, as you can see, faction benefits for starting with them, as well as starting with the correct place. So with all of this stuff, I'm not like super duper bothered too much. If I can maybe make his head a bit less stupid. I feel like he even looks similarly like me, but more Roman. To be fair, I feel like it's not a bad start. Is there a beard option? Face asymmetry, no. Clothing, change to clothing. I suppose, like, to be fair, in Rome they wouldn't have really done beards either. Clean-shaven boys. Many clean-shaven boys. Okay, and more Mediterranean. That looks pretty alright. Okay, let's see. Next. Our family was a land of landlords, retainers, merchants, blah, blah, blah. Well, I pretty much generally go with this one because you get this, but they all give different bonuses. So for this one you gain riding polearm bigger. This one you gain trade charm, social. I have actually gone for that one in the past as well, urban merchants. It's not bad. But all of the other ones, they just kind of get progressively different. They've all got kind of different bonuses. I'll just go over them one by one just in case anybody hasn't actually seen them and wants to minutiae their way through this. But I'm going with this guy. And I would like to be leadery because I'm going to have to lead a lot of people to very dangerous situations with weapons and stuff. Because while all of this stuff is good, there's other ways of doing things. Herded sheep, worked in family smithy, repaired projects, gathered herbs. I will sell produce in the market. Sell the produce. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. I joined a command staff because I get the big boy spear and sword and shield. That's nice. And also a couple of bonuses which I want. Stewardship is something which I am a big fan of. Basically, for anyone who is not aware, these are all different kind of skill areas, and they generally go up when you do stuff associated with them. Like with the one-handed skill, you hit the guy, and then you, you know, gain skill in the hitting guys. Or you ride the horse, and then you gain the horsey skill. Some of these require you to do leadery things, and if you're going to do leadery things, you get better at leadery things. It's quite intuitive when you're doing it. I imagine people will easily follow if they haven't seen this before, though I imagine anyone coming to look will probably have an idea about how this generally works. Before I set out for a life of adventure, my biggest achievement was I There's some land. I mean, that's calculating. Trade, smithing. I do want trade and smithing. That is a nice little boost to be getting in those ones. Okay, like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and 2 of your younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer, but it did not make it. Along the way, the inn which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain, your 2 youngest siblings seized, but you and your brother survived because we organised the travellers into a breakout, gaining us access to leadership charm and social stuff. Now, the name is very important, so we're going to be Marcus. And Marcus, not Marcus, we wish to be Marcus. Marcus est, or Marcus sum, I suppose. Culture is empire, family is landlord, blah, 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 all the things we just chose. And now we continue along our way. Let's see, difficulty presets, freebooter, warrior, Bannerlord, custom. Yeah, we're gonna do it, fuck it. We always try and demonstrate ourselves on the internet, that's how you do things, right? Always a good idea. So, I very much enjoyed this game. It's got a lot of different features that interact very well with my brain type. brother. It's been 3 days now, and we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close, and we need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to pursue Phasos and Alea? Are we up for a fight? Da, 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 da. We have no time to lose. We can do more if we split up. Yes, give it a tutorial. I do not want to have to train on how to hit things. I know how to hit things. It's not a necessity for me. I imagine I'm going to get absolutely rinsed because I have played on lower difficulties previously to this, but I get the general idea. My family name is Cicero. And we are going to have El Big Boy Romanos with the red, because we are not Imperial currently, and the gold bird. And Restitutor Calradium. Restitutor Calradium. I need to get down with saying that because I'm probably going to have to say it a lot. Now, the way that this works is we have a big map and there's lots of things around here, and some of these cities will be selling things for different prices, which means that you can make money. And you do need money because you're going to get absolutely rinsed by not being surrounded by very heavily armoured men very quickly if you do not. So what I need to do is I need to think. I have 1,000 gold. I have some hit points. No troops, just me. Man on a horse with a stick. 2 foods, some morale, etc. So I go to Devea, right, and I go, hey boys, who wants to come and join Big Boy Romanos's best boys? And get these 2 gentlemen to come and join me. I also need to potentially get some more foods, because I only has 1 gran. 1 gran, insufficient. 1 day's worth of stuff. Butter is very cheap here, because normally this is, well, a lot more. As we gain access to the trade skill, it will give us averages and stuff when we level up, but we'll get to that when we do things. What else? Yeah, everything else is mad expensive. These guys are normally extremely, well, cheese is actually quite cheap, but this is extremely expensive, so maybe I get 1 cheese just, you know, to make the boys happy. Oh, I've exceeded my capacity. Oh, jeez. Well, it's the best that I'm going to do. Right now, I've never actually exceeded capacity and tried to move. Does this just mean I move extremely slowly? It does. Lovely. I just need to go here and potentially buy some of these horses, because one of the things about this game is that you have, as you see, weight, but if I add this horse, I gain more weight, which is very helpful for me. More butter, please. Mules are good, but mules also are very slow, so they slow you down. So I'm very much against doing that right now. I don't really want to deal with that, because I'm not going to be getting cavalry for a while. You can buy horses and use them to upgrade particular units with into cavalry units, which is good. Especially Empire has some good catrafacts that do good benefits, but they are expensive, and I do not have the money right now. Now, this gentleman here has the exclamation mark, which means I can talk to him. I would like to talk to him directly, because I do not need to go and find him in the village. That sounds like chaos. So, I, sir, am Marcus Cicero. May I ask your name? Taliesin. Taliesin Jaffe. A lot of people are here in Canaros. The common farmers and craftsmen like me, they like me to speak for them. Have you not heard of you yet, but you look like a man who might make something of himself someday. Well, that's just absolutely brutal. Deliver the herd. Yeah, that sounds like something I could probably do. Rosticia. And I don't want to wait here for some time, that's not correct. Where is Orsticia, is the first question. What have I just agreed myself to? Oh, to the Western Empire, I see. I need to go over here, okay. Well, but this will allow me to go on a recruiting run and maybe get some other jobs along the way. I've got 4 boys with me, or 3 boys and myself, as is the way. Of things, I shall make my way down to obligatory. a place where I can get some more food, number one. And two... Ooh, the grain's cheap here, that's nice. Excellent news. We do have a lot of grapes. I do feel like we might want some grapes. And a bad price? Done deal. Excellent news. So many things that we can do with this. Mostly sell them, or eat them, as you will with food, when it is used as a commodity. Daily gold change 6, that's not so bad. 7 boys! I don't, I really don't want to deal with 7 boys. Oh, they're fast. That's not great at all. Okay, now I can get some more of these. I probably would have been fine, to be honest. I just panicked a little bit. Getting a couple more things. We'll figure it out. I suppose I won't have to find out now. I have more boys. Going to the tavern district. Ooh, there's somebody in the tavern who we might be able to convince to become our best friend. Lieutenant boy, girl. We do like more good boys on the team. Excellent playing, sir. Game host, no. It was the lady. She was blonde. Where is she? Where is the blonde lady? I need to find her. Is it this lady over here? No, she's got grey hair. There's people sitting down. Tavern maid. Is it the one wearing the hood? You wear a hood? That's not a hood, that's your hair. That's unacceptable. Maybe she's upstairs. It's a little bit more interactive playing a game where I actually have a body and shoulders running around looking for people. If I can't find her, I'm going to have to just run out. I tried to do the cool thing and go and look and talk to the people, but it was absolutely useless. Oh, I probably should not have done that. Well. Oh, there you are. Nope. Nope. Okay, well, I'm done with that. Explain yourself! I demand it! Please. My name is Maris. Oh, I'm Maris. Jeez, that's probably not exceptionally good. Well, I guess we'll be Maris for now. Why not? My father was a merchant in Lycaron. Maris Cicero. That's even funnier, actually. Yeah, we're Maris Cicero. Let's do it. We lived in a rich house with many servants. I wanted for nothing. Our neighbour was a moneylender who specialised in loans to the Imperial Guard. That turned out to be a bad neighbourhood in which to live when riots came. The guardsmen came to burn our neighbour's house, so the debts would be forgotten. The flames spread for our house and it was destroyed. My father tried to save his strongbox, and that was his undoing. A riot is a holiday for thieves and robbers, and some saw him dragging it through the streets, so they knifed him and took it. We tried to find shelter with my uncle, but there was no food in the city, and he turned us out. So we joined the refugees in the country, living on what we could steal from the fields. I found a guardsman, alone and drunk. I have no idea whether he was one of the ones that set fire to our neighbourhood. Maybe I should not have done to him what I did to him, but now I have his sword, and it's been very useful. I starve and do what they must. I think my story shows that I'm adaptable, at least. If there is room for me in a warlord's retinue, say, I imagine I could quickly learn whatever skills were needed. If you have work for me, we could discuss it. I could use someone like you. Oof, biggest oof. Back to the town centre. Big oof. When did I get 10 horses from? That's interesting. I don't remember buying these, but sure. That's fine. Okay, so now butter is worth slightly more than it was, so I feel like getting rid of a couple of them's not the worst of things. Right now we are playing the small man's game of making money through selling things. But as soon as we find somewhere where we can reliably buy very cheap supplies to make things, that will be a more effective way of us doing things. This is just not a very good territory for the big wood and iron ore that we might need to produce our own things and stuff. That said, getting a couple of these for one more of them is not the worst of things. Now I'm not so worried about bankrupting ourselves. There is somebody who's got a thing to do. Gang needs recruits. That means taking down looters to get looters. I'd rather do that with the looters in my inventory already. Oh, that is quite a lot of boys. I do panic when I see larger numbers than I have on my thing on this one, even though, again, it's probably not going to be that bad, even though they do throw rocks, which I hear is a meme amongst the boys. Well, let's see what we get to. Alright, I would like to generally wait here until they get a little bit closer, and then, well, firstly, I can run around them, because I'm on a horse and they're slow as fuck. And, you know, distract some of them. Just, again, for anybody who is not aware, you are able to control your troops with the F keys in this game, which is pretty good. It's better when you have enough men to actually set them to formations and stuff like that. I do want these guys to just... give them hell! There you go. Nice. Well, these guys are all good. We did lose a few boys. I'm not entirely sure how many of them died, but both of them. That's unfortunate for me. Well, the other boys got stronger, and that is the main thing. One looter, please, sir. You three, I would be incredibly grateful if you all became infantry peoples, because that is necessary for me. The Empire, from what I can tell, with my limited understanding, they have very good infantry and very good cavalry. Not the best cavalry in the game, so far as I can tell. I think that maybe the... I can never remember what they're called, the guys on the west. The Frenchy boys with the red coloured stuff. Let's see. 3 head armor is better than what we've got, and all of this stuff is fine. We'll just sell it to someone. Alright. Not bad. Now, I think that I still need more boys. So, I think going to Paracutis is not a bad idea. And then maybe we can go and find those looters over there, considering as we don't have some crappy boys. Well, we got some crappy boys, but we have less crappy boys. We did just get one big recruit, and we did say we were not getting cavalry. But it's fodder, I guess. Maybe they'll be the ones that die instead of the normal recruits until, well, we'll decide whether we need any equites at some point. So, just also for everyone's reference, I'm sure most people already know, these are the Empire States. We want to, how to put it, bring them back together and do many things. Now we've got 7 boys. Do you think we can? Yeah, I think we can take the 10. I think we'll be fine. I'll never take you alive, huh? Okay, so I have 6 boys. My horse! How rude.
Everyone! Look that way!
Oh no.
Infantry!
There you go.
Everyone!
Repositioning my hand after pressing on the F keys does do things that I wish it didn't. Excellent news. Damn it. You get a damage bonus when you come in. Well, that was just unfortunate. Oh, these guys are extremely spicy. If we just run them out and then... Oh, that's unfortunate. Their rocks, as I hear, are extremely painful to people. I suppose we should just use the spear, right? We should just go up and run around, hopefully making them waste all their ammunition, and then go spear boy them when you can. That is a good thing about the spear, is that you can continue to... Ooh. That's my horse, you son of a bitch. Rude. Looks like they're probably running out of rocks. Yeah, they're out of rocks. Lovely. Alright, now it becomes a little bit more reasonable. I suppose we can still get taken down by one bad hit at this point, which means that our speed is our big friend right now. And... excellent. Gotta get far enough ahead that we can turn and go. Ooh, fuck. Well, that's going to be unpleasant as they loot us and take all of our stuff. Most perturbatory. Potentially capture us, actually. That could be real bad. Yep. Oh dear. We have been captured by looters right from the very start. Very good. Seems that that is all I have to pay currently. I'm going to need to recover from that and do something about it. We probably don't have many more boys. Vigla recruit. Ugh. Semi-useless to me. Let's see. Walk through the lands. Oh, we potentially also just lost our mission. That's probably not good. We will have to... Oh, we got attacked. No, we didn't get attacked. Sorry, I got confused. I pressed the go to town button rather than the... recruit troops. Yeah, it's the Vigla. There's not really anything for me there. He wants his daughter found. I don't think I'm in a position to do that right now, sir. I feel like I need to go and think about what I've done in the town, where the booze is. Now, looking at the trade... Oh, yes, the delivery was of the Midland Pathries. That's not good. That's probably what I should not have been doing, is I should not have been selling these boys. I'm going to need to get 10 of them somehow. Or I'm going to just have to default on that fucking mission, to be honest, right? Stuff's kind of delayed. Yeah, so basically I need to either earn lots of money, which I'm going to tell you guys a secret, does not seem super likely right now, or I'm going to, yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to need to potentially get more boys on board and just do what I can. Zafrocases, recrute troupe. Take as many people as we possibly can. That is a lot of very cheap grain, so that's nice. 10 days worth of grain is good. Now, here is where we might have a bit of benefit coming, because depending upon the things, as long as we just keep recruiting a few boys, how much do we lose per turn? 8? That's not so bad. It is per day. That is one thing that I noticed, is that the economy is a bit harsher on you in Mount and Blade Bannerlord than in Warband, just because it has a daily wage rather than, I think it's weekly in Bannerlord, but that might just be me misremembering potentially. They're even more expensive, helpful. Some horses I do need. I'm only losing 8 a turn, that's fine. If I get those, I can potentially sell them for quite a lot more, actually, to be honest. So, really, these guys are my best friend. Now, I need to go and punch someone, potentially, with my... How many boys? 12? Oh, we're losing 12 a turn. Well, that's going to be expensive. Do we have anything that we can get rid of? I mean, 9 is not a huge amount, that's fine. Yep, great, cool. Let's get going with this. We need to start making our way north, just because if we find anyone, that's generally our best... Oh, there we go. That's... Fight me if you dare. Itik. Ah, yes, I am the big injured. That's very helpful. I'm probably going to need to very much not get hit by rocks this time. Ah, they're all coming for me with their rocks.
Charge!
Hitting the tree was not the plan, but, you know, fine. That's my horse, you son of a bitch. Ah, shit! This is, being an unpleasant boy. This is going to turn out very similar, I think, than to the last one by the looks of things, which is a bit of a shame. It looks like on Bannerlord I have very much got less of a chance of winning the even engagements with low quality troops against looters, which I thought was potentially not the case, but I guess I'm extremely wrong. This means that we will require more planning about what we are going to do. We don't have enough money that they're going to ask us for a lot, so that's at least something. By something I mean very bad, considering that I have no money and probably very soon no food. There are a lot of looters around here. Painful days, I escaped from my captors. That's nice. I don't think I have enough to really do more than one right now, which is a bit of a shame. What do we have here? We should make it back to the city and see if we can sell those guys for more, get some troops and fucking deal with this, because we need enough boys to be safe, unfortunately, and we do need enough money to be able to heal ourselves up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, at least it's enough money that we can function on it. Having the grain is good. Having 5 boys is good. I'm barely functioning as a person right now, which is a shame. We don't really have enough money to do anything other than that right now, and wait here for a little bit to get ourselves a little bit of health back. And then we will hopefully be able to do some stuff in a bit. 35 is pretty good. Going out in night is not a bad idea, just because then they potentially don't even see us, depending upon how we moves about. We can get the other guys from Dradios. Oh, that's a lot of boys. Thank you. And we got more boys, that's useful. 60 more for that. The grain, again, quite cheap, so maybe we can even sell some of that for enough to get a little bit of money. 226 is pretty good. How much are we paying? 14? Yeah, okay. So that will do something. We've only got 8 boys now. Wait here for some time. Stop waiting. Leave. Okay. Now we need to potentially go up towards Verote and Venison. Thessanian. 2 more boys is good. What have they got? They're selling grain for slightly more expense. They do buy mules for quite a lot though. We just don't have the room for it, unfortunately. He is giving us the big good lifting capacity. We are going probably much slower with the guy though. Trade. Now, 4? Fine. Oh, you are very, very good there. I need to remember to bring mules back to here. For reasons. We're going to survive right now with that. We need to not get that low on money. Let's see, that'll get us to 11. We want maybe 12, just so we can take out a easy looter party quite overwhelmingly. Get some of you trained up and get some loot. Okay, that's fine. Where's another city around here? Because they are most likely to buy the granite off of us. This is... Oh, fuck no. That's a large group of boys right there. Jesus Christ. Learning to be as jumpy as I should have been, I guess. I started quite jumpy and then I was like, oh, I'll be fine, and then I got fucked. So I guess that's on... free! You do this to me. Why? God, I can get... how much money have we got? Not enough. Get 15 and buy one of them. We'll be on 29. 50. Ah, God. It's not even worth it. 400 back. Is it? We're gonna have to do something. If we see the 6 or 4 looter band on the way back, we're gonna have to do that too. Alright! Let's see. We definitely need more boys. How much are we costing per turn currently? 22? That's a lot. Yeah, I can't really... that means 2 days if I go to 25. That'll get me to 24. But that will get me down below the 50, duh. Alright, fuck me. Jesus. I need to do my maths in advance because I am being silly. I feel like, ooh, that's the 4 looters that we were looking at earlier. Do they have anybody that we can just nibble at? You know, just give them a bit of a chomp. Oh god, now they're... That's it. Leave your little 6 boys behind, Mr. 4. You're gonna get fucked! I should probably have gone for the 6. That's it. I can take 6, but I don't think I'll take 10 with just the 11 boys. I want you to surrender or die, Brigand. Please, Mr. Brigand, please would you surrender or die? Hey, I'll be 1 second. Okay, so now we are on the field with the boys coming towards us. We are a lot more healed than we were, which is good. Good! And there's only 4 of them, so just let's wait for them to get a little bit closer. There's no real point. Go in a fucking line, boys. Draw them off. Excellent news. Excellent news. Well, turns out overwhelming numbers was the answer, boys. I imagine there will be a couple of get good moments throughout this where I just humble myself in front of the altar of videoing. But until we get more of them, we have to do what we can. Okay. None of those are useful to me, but they are sellable, which is good. Okay, number 1. 4 looters dead. Better than nothing. Number 2. Near a Xeonica now, which I suppose is a good thing. I suppose was Xeonica the one that we were near before trade? You. These are once again very cheap. I wish I had the money for it, but no. This is still free. Okay. Let's see. Sometimes you get like 11 for it and you're like, this good. Good. To be fair, that is with a couple of trade things. We bought this for over 100, so we can't really justify it. Put that. Yeah, we need the money so that we can survive for extra turns. That is the point. Now, I imagine we have 3 of these that we can upgrade, but how much would it cost? 15? That's 1. And how much doesn't... Oh, well, we did it. That goes up by 1, so that's... Okay, so just having 1 Imperial Infantryman right now is probably good. If we do it, it will go up to 24, and we'll have 15 less, so it will go to roughly 85. Yeah, we can deal with that. 1 infantryman, please, sir. 7 boys. Oh, fuck no. That's more boys than I'm willing to deal with. Ooh, the 7 is still visible. Oh, that's... never mind, you can go. Thank you. That's more boys than I was willing to deal with at once. Excellent news. I would surrender if I was you. So, generally it seems like it's going better with the, they go and charge to draw them towards us, and then I go and pick a couple of boys off with the Spiro. Or at least hurt them so that they divide Impera. Oh, how good. And excellent news. Oh, it has been quite a while since I played Bannerlord, so I suppose I hadn't really interacted with the system early enough. I feel like I'm getting back into it. Just 1 stab that time, though. Need to get more stabs. They're crap, but they're worth money. That's crap and it's worth money. That's crap and it's worth money. We do like butter. Butter good, yes. Crap. Alright. What is El Timmy? Okay. Next. We go and sell that stuff at Jalmaris. We'll figure it out over time. I'm sure there's a consensus somewhere. Okay. Shoes are worth less than I was hoping they would be, but better than nothing. Alright. You now will have 273. So getting one of these boys is not a bad idea. Mules were worth a lot of money in one of those places, and I do feel like that will be good, but just from the whole survival, needing to buy things, get good, etc., maybe not right now. You can have 1 more boy, and it's now above 25. It's 26. Okay. Okay, what do we want to do? Where do we want to go? We want to go and find some looters and give them the good stabs, I guess. Which place was it that had the thing? Was it Rote that was the one that was real good monies for the thing? I believe it. Ooh, that's 12 boys. I still don't think 12 boys is the smart move. I feel like if I separate them it will help, but like, we'll work on it. We'll get bigger. Now, you were the one who, yes, good. Now, you and you mean I have more money than I had before, which is good. I would love it if I could get rid of a Sumpter Horse. That would be so good, but I do not. Ooh, okay, butter's worth a lot there. That's fine. So actually, we probably could get rid of the Sumpter Horse, right? Yeah, we could. Okay. 717 makes the Midlands Pathry business look a little bit more likely. I don't think that we might have enough time to actually successfully do the thing. Okay, we gained a level. Lovely. Escort Merchant Caravan. Again, I'm just not 100% sure that we're ready for that one absolutely right now. But we do have a little bit of money. Let's look at that objective. Yeah, well, how long until we... 18 days. Oh, well, we are near Ostria. Ostizia. We can definitely get some of that sort of stuff. But now we want to go back and get more animals and bring them back here because we need more money if we're going to do this. I feel like we probably need more trained troops than we need troops right now, to be honest. All 11 of those 7 of those guys are ready to upgrade, I see. I don't want them all to be infantrymen, but it's so expensive. Let's see what we're on. 25? Let's go to 30. There we go. That should be about right. Excellent news. Okay. So, slightly more confident with that. Now, let's go to democracies. Oh, forest bandits. Let's go for more looters for now. Let's just get the dollar in. Let's get ready to do some stuff. And as we go along, we'll build up to it. I think I'm going to view this more as a challenge of endurance at this point now.
Attack!
Let's have a little look. Oh, that was a good hit on me, unfortunately. Whack him. We got a recruit. Didn't get any whacks that time. Did we get a whack up at the beginning? I don't know. I'll check that later. One boy down. Not the worst thing. Oh. They had an Imperial recruit as well, so we're right back up to where we were. That's nice. Done. Now, ooh. It looks like these might have been the boys who had my stuff. If it is, that's good. Good stuff. Yeah. Well, if not, they had very similar stuff to what I had, and either way, that is the good. Let's see. We have some money, but not like a huge amount. Let's go have a little look. We do have enough for a fair few mules. Do have 3 Sumpter horses as well. Okay. This is starting to look like it might be a little bit more workable. Okay, let's have a little look and see. We've got a mule, El Mule. Still got enough if I get 2 mules. I can get far more though. I think that that's a thing. No. I think we've got the one for now. I think we'll get 30. Yeah, I think we can afford to get the first one. That's fine. We'll get more money as we go along, and we can go and sell these mules and make more money and do more stuff. So we've got 13 boys, not all super duperly great at the stabbing, but some of them are better than they were. Ooh, 8 looters. That's good. Excuse me while I go and deal with you, buddy. And go. Surrender or die. We shall see who is the other one. F1, F3. Go! Let's go, boys. So, getting too close last time did get me done stabbed, and as you can see I have not already healed all the way from that, so I feel like I'm going to need to be just a little bit more careful, just because I want to distract them, but I don't want to be absolutely Fuck me, Jesus Christ, guys. Whoa. That's a good shot. I saw somebody get absolutely pickled in the brain. That's nice. I think that's just knockouts, right? Yeah. Well, we got absolutely whacked again, but success is success either way. Yes, just wounded, that's fine. I think that means that most of our boys are probably upgradable at this point. Yeah. Okay, let's see. 2 looters. That's good. Now, dates. That's good. Those are worth money. You are better than what I'm currently wearing. That's nice. Decaying hoe, which is a very rude thing to call a person. And just stuff which is worth money, I guess. Okay, so we're doing okay. Better than we were, at the very least. Got some money. A couple of wounded boys. Onwards to Rote, I guess. 12 days worth of food, at least. Okay, trade. Now, the mules are only worth 141 now, but that's still pretty good for ones which you buy for under 100. Midlands Pathry are very expensive here, which is fine, I suppose. Alright, so we're up to above £1,000 now, which is slightly better off than we were doing before. Is food cheap here? Grain's 5. We've got more than enough grain. All the other foods are more expensive than I would like. This is a good thing, though. But expensive. That's a shame. No iron ore either. Yeah, no iron ore. Okay. It would be nice to get some actual good lack of stabability, you know, the big defences. But what is the difference between... Okay, interesting. Cool beans. I do want all of the things. I do want this really, but like it's expensive. We do like going shopping, but we do not have the money for that right now. Right now we must focus on size and stabbing people. We've pretty much saturated the market here for this stuff, so we should probably go back buy some of those poneys that we needed from the different places which sell ponies. Phasos is a place that sells ponies. How long have we got on that objective? 16 days! We're doing pretty good, you know? They are not particularly interested in us either. Midlands Pathries are more expensive. Great. Lovely. We love to see it. You want a decaying hoe? You a decaying hoe, and now you a decaying hoe. Let's see. Next, we should go down and see what business is like in Agricosa. Agocha? Oh, that's nice. We're starting to get slightly more upgraded boys appearing in the things. That's cheap. That's not super cheap. Let's check out the price at nearby, and then we will come back and have a little look and see. We did level up, didn't we? That was another thing. We have 2 focus points that we can spend. That's excellent news. I would like trade, please, because I need monies. And I would like leadership, please. Do we have any of the little shields we can spend? No, no. Everything is as hunky-dory does right now. Okay, let's see what they do at Jamarus. It is much cheaper. Of course it is. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. That will mean that we're on 115, which is not a huge amount of money to be running on. But we do have 7 mules and some sumpter horses. We just need to find a place to sell them. Which shouldn't be too difficult if we go down to the coast or something similar. Probably find that we can go to Ostesia, actually. Considering that we are dropping horses off there, I imagine that they do need them. Yeah, that'll have to do. That'll have to do for now. Okay, let's have a little look. Ostesia. You are of interest to me. I would also like to potentially get another one of you. I'm going to get to try to say 10 Imperial Infantrymen, and then I'm going to go for like 5 archers, and then I'm going to continue that process until I have a sufficient force for wiping out many people. We might not actually get like, I mean, we're Rome, we need lots of infantry. That is pretty much the entire point of being the Empire, is that they have good infantry, but shooting the shit out of people is also useful. Let's have a little look. So we don't really need troops. We need to trade, don't we? And it's not a lot of money. We're not worth a lot here. That's not great. This is okay. This is worth 21, which is pretty good. Get rid of a decaying hammer as well. That's just weighing me down. I need to find somewhere which needs horses. All right. Well, if I remember correctly, actually, it used to be the east that does good horse buying. If I go down to Vostrum and Lycaron, it'll probably be pretty high. Let's have a little look. I'm trying to kind of pull the information from my previous campaigns playing this and be like, what am I doing? Where am I? Like all good old boys should. Okay. If we see any more boys in the direct line that we're going, we will begin to, of course, chase them down and get the spur and stabs in. But right now, like these guys were... Fuck. Well, that's just annoying, isn't it? Is there anything that we want here? If that's cheap, this is all extremely cheap. It's not worth doing that. You'll also notice that we have a large banner piece. Oh. How slow are we? We are 5.1, they are 4.9. Okay, let's go. Chase them down, boy! Okay. Give up! This is going to be a slightly bigger fight than the previous ones were. Luckily we have a little bit more infantry support than previous, at least. We do need other things. That's it. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Yep. And stab and yep, that's good, that's good. Good boys. I was hoping that would be another stab, but evidently it hit one of my boys instead. I wonder if friendly fire being on would be another. Fuck you! Oh, he's fleeing. And fuck you! And fuck you. Wow, this guy takes a big beating. Alright. Maybe I'll get to him before the edge, we'll see. Okay, buddy. Fuck you. Oh, that's rude. Not letting me stab him. There we go. Excellent news, everybody. Cool. Well, that was extremely helpful. We have another looter, which is good. They can be recruitable. I don't really want that right now. I have enough boys. It's more of an emergency thing for me. I have 180 gold. Did I lose an infantryman? I should have checked the scoreboard. 8. Okay, yeah, good. 8 with the 3. It's the woundeds. And I think I lost one recruit. Potentially, I don't know. I will work it out later. I would like to take all of your things, please, so that I can sell them to other people who you have wronged, probably. I would like to go further down here. Yeah, that's cool. Lute? Et tu, Lute? Fuck you. I'm very slow. Look, I need the money more than I need the expers right now. I am mad poor and running out of the times. Ooh, Gyros. That's useful. Gyros. Apologies. Midlands Path Freezer. Expense. I did not mean to sell that grain. Yeah, I mean, like, is it worth it to get it back? I mean, kind of. Where is it? Where's my gran? Thank you. I would like to do that. Is there anything that I can get here that would be worth it? I mean, no. I mean, the Midlands Pathways are not super expensive, but I have no money. It's the only issue. I do need food, but on another day. I could get one Midlands Pathway, to be fair. It's a warhorse, which will help with our speed, so that helps a lot with a lot of things. Go talk to the Emperor. May I ask your name? I am Garios, Emperor of all Calradrians. I am Lord of Zionuka and Yalmaris. What is Nietzsche's folly? Well, that's what some people call the Great Battle of Pendrake in the year of 1077. Emperor Nietzsche led an army of accompanied by Khuzaits and Azarai to fight a coalition of Sturgians, Battanians and Vlandians. It was a disaster for him. He died in it. But the victors didn't fare much better. I see. Is there anything else? That was pretty much all I needed from you. Thank you so much, sir. I think that should help me with the quest, at least. I hope it will. This is low of value. Everything is low of value. Ruined! Anyway. More to the south, please. Oh, my monies. I need to do the nothing of goodness for me. Go to Porus. I imagine that because of this, it's not going to be a particularly good market for me here either. No, it's not. Is for grain though? How many days would I have? 4 days for 20? I can live with that. Good to know. Come back to Porus with that. Also go to Vostrum. Let's see whether we can find a home for these lovely horsey boys. We have had to move far away from our destination to do this, but worst thing comes to worst, we end up with just some Midland Pathways that we didn't end up sorting for somebody. And therefore they become our Midland Pathways. Yes! This is good. Alright. Yeah, actually, I feel like it's better to do... No, I need the speed back, that's the thing. Need to maximise the profit total as well. Get you as well. 118. Yeah, alright. That's fine. 1424 is pretty good. Okay. Which means that we need to then go back our way. What was grain like here, by the way? Cheap? Grain was, yes, very cheap. Excellent news. I would like to take, let's say, oh, I can't because do too much because I have bought, sold some of my horses. But if I take 45, 200. Excellent news. Now, character. What have I got? I've got a point in trad. Appraiser, 50 sell price for equipment, sell price for trade goods. I'm going to take equipments because I know that I'm going to eventually be forging stuff to sell when I can. Right now it would be nice if we got trade goods, but best to not mess with the good stuff that we can get later by investing too hard in that. Oh, we do have some good boys. I do want those 10 men, ideally, so that these 4 can become shooties. And we'll take it from there. 15 boys. Much better. Much more stable. Yes, yes. No rats here. Rats no existo. Whoever says that rats exist is a liar. Okay, they're not actually worth that much there, but that's fine. Let's go to Zionuka and see if that grain shortage that they were dealing with is still in effect, because if we can sell our big boy 40 for something good, we might be able to do some real good stuff. Midlands Paffer is 207. This is 10. Good. Okay, so if I sell like... wow, that is actually good. It's still holding its value. Okay, good to know. That is... how many days? 6 days? Let's revert that. Let's keep 10. I suppose I can just always go back into this and pull it back up, to be fair. 302 is pretty good. Hey! That is not bad. Anything else worth very little money in this area? Butters on the big... okay. And the horses were... mules for 99 is not bad. I have just saturated one market, but I'm sure I can go and find some more markets for that. We do need more Midlands Paffreys, though. How long have we got until the quest goes, is the question. 8 days! That's not a huge amount of time. How many Midlands Paffreys could I get for my amount of money? It depends whether I can find enough for cheap, right? How much are they worth? Roughly 185. I can probably get another... I could get 5. Yeah, it's time to do it. Let's go do it, because we make 2 grand, it's worth money. Alright. Let's start making our way back to the castles through here, and if we find any Midlands Paffreys in any cities that are worth the money, we shall buy them. Which I think should give us a nice little amount of money to start with, which is good. Byproducts... this is the thing, is I've had to make it back. It's good to have cheap. I mean, you could literally just go and sell that for more money again, but like, not necessary right now, thank you. We got our 10 troops. We can get 4 archers, which is good. Trade. Oh, lovely. Excellent news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. 10 Midlands Paffrey. That's great. And there's also some cheap sumpter horses, which we do love to see. Leaving me at 411, which I'm actually pretty willing to deal with. For now. For speed. And I'll get up to 2400 when I complete the mission. Now, there's only 14, well, I say only, there's 14 of them, and I've got some alright infantry for like 10 of my guys. What I would like to do is, I would like to... do that. And go fight these guys. Surrender or die. Let's see what happens here.
Infantry! Attack! Archers! 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 Kill them all!
Let's see what happens. Alrighty, we are in the woods, which is unideal. Nice, nice. Looks like so far we've only really been losing them to knockout, which is ideal. We got 1 punch in, which is, I suppose, okay. Enemy is fleeing. We only got 3 wounded, which is ideal. We are definitely strong enough for parties that big now, which is good. I mean, we do technically have enough. I would like to get 1 to be like their little leader boy right now. Okay, date fruit. Decaying scythes. And sickles and things. Oliwas Vellet. Lovely. Which means they want olives, actually, I believe. Velim being I want olives. Well, I want. And Velis being you want. That is your Rome Latin lesson for today. Rome Latin. Very helpful. Alright, to Austrasia. I feel like I've got enough time to go and deal with these little groups of boys. Surrender or die. Attack. back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Let's just go. I feel like it's important that we get to them first because that does allow us to turn them around a little bit. For Origlade. Ooh, that's my horse, you son of a bitch. Excellent news. Excellent. They took out an infantryman. I believe permanently. Yes. Such a shame. Alright, well. We're gonna need one more of them. We have some prisoners, which is good. I think we're gonna just leave them as they are. Oliwas. And lots of things. Okay. Now we take these things to Austrasia. We do need to go around this big hill though. Most perturbatory. We're making enough money at this point, which is good. We could just sell some stuff here and potentially get rid of some prisoners, to be honest. What do you need? Escort. No, thank you. Go to the Tavern District. I would like to ransom these prisoners. Go back to the town centre and to Trade. Let's see. I would like to get rid of some of this crap. And that's good. These boys are not worth a huge amount here. You're good. Let's get rid of you. Okay, let's see. We get 418, which is a good start. Getting more sumpter horses, pretty good. And that should help. Now we go to Austrasia. Probably want to get another boy, to be fair, to replace our Fallen Joe. Fallen Joe will forever be remembered. Ooh, an actual infantryman. What do you know? Something that I can use. Okay, now we go to Austrasia. And we talk to you and give you your fucking horses that I've been trying to get to you for so long. May I ask your name? Yes. Yep, I would like to give you your horses. Yes, good. Excellent. Thank you for the dollar bills. Is there anything else cheap here that I can just pilfer? Green is back to being cheap. I feel like getting back another 10 of them is not going to be the worst possible thing that we could do. Hardwood is expensive, which is a shame. Iron ore is also expensive. I mean, that's going to be... I mean, getting an alright helmet is not going to be the worst possible thing for me to do with some of the money that I just got. Okay. Now if I get whacked in the head, I'm less likely to get fucked. Which is good. I am on a horse most of the time, so I should probably get some leg and body armour, but we'll get there in a bit. We've got some body armour, to be fair. That's one of the things that we found. Artisans can't sell their products. That is a criminal enterprise, and we are fine, upstanding Roman citizens wishing to become senatorial and such. So we will not be partaking in that right now, but maybe one day, who knows. I feel like we are in a better position now, and I feel like being trained is good for at least half of them, and having one good boy trained archer is not a bad idea either. We are now slightly more formidable than we were before. How much are we losing? 54? That's quite a lot. We're going to have to watch our costs from this point forward, I think. We are going to need to earn a lot of money, basically. We want to earn enough money to get ourselves a good workshop, and try our absolute best to keep it profitable. Now, heading back towards the areas where there's very cheap horses, and then, ooh, I know there might be some cheap horses in Calradia. in Garantor. Garantor. Lovely. I probably need this to be slightly inflated, but that's fine, I'll live with it. That's that, and 2 cheap Midland Praffries right there. That would have been real helpful earlier. I feel like selling them for 200 somewhere is going to be worth it. Any but. Yeah, we don't really need more troops, to be fair. We've got 15 good boys. 15 boys can go against the world until 15 boys get run over by the world. Let's see. We have enough money for now, which is good. Oh, hello, Looty. Looty boy. Lutius Maximus. Lutonicus. Lutus the Bootus. Et tu Lutai. I'm done with my Rome loot comedy. If it could ever be called such. And I'm ready to do the big stabs. F1, F3, please. And let's go and do the big stabs. Let's go and do the big stabs. Let's go all the good stabs. Boom. Ooh, that was a nice stab. And fuck you. And everything you've been through. Okay. Well, it turns out I wasn't needed, boys. Though I did, I'm sure, help just a tad. Big stabs, as we say. Useful fluff. All things for sale that we do want. Now we go to Jalmaris and see if we've got any more of those good horses. We are very slow. No, we're 5.1, that's fine. This boy needs to be not doing bad things for the environment. Around him. Oh, hello. I think we would be fine, but I just don't think that that's necessarily worth the chance, isn't it? And thank you very much for separating from your friend, though. Could take the 6 and the 8, that would work. Or just the 14. I probably should have gone for just the 14, that would have been worth more. Boys, stop running from me. I'm not the scariest thing in the area. You could be killed by worse. Alright. Excellent. There's another shiny exclamation mark in there, which is nice. F1, F3.
Charge!
Goo! Let's go. Where are they? Waiting to be silly boys. Ah, yes. Boop. Just a small boop on the butt, or a large boop on the head, maybe. Excellent news. Excellent stabs, boys. I believe we lost one to the wounding, I believe, yes. Ah, lovely, we've got some leveled up in skills, that's nice. And it looks like I may have leveled up in totality as well, which is nice. I feel like having 2 of you is good, and I'm going to keep it at half right now, while we stabilise our economy even further. Yes, it would be nice to sell those Midland Pathways for 220. Rotate, add 2 rotate. There's going to be so many add 2 drugs in this one. I'm sure it's going to go absolutely splendidly for everybody. Excellent news. Good stuff. Let's see what we've got else to sell. I've got all of this stuff, and I've got some clothings, which are not good enough, and you are good enough for me, because I do not have any gloves, and I need some. Yeah. I press the thing. Alright. That is selling of all the things that I have to sell. Are either of these missions any good for me? Let's see. Overpriced raw materials. Rude. I do not wish to escort a merchant caravan right now. I do probably want one more guy to upgrade as an archer, because I do want the actual 15 troops, not just 14 plus me. You go over here, sir, and give me the stuffs. That boy. I would like him, please. Leave. I am slow because it's night time. Okay, we've got 51 morale and we've got 18 days worth of food. This is an acceptable amount of things. I can go for 14 guys. I just want to see if there's any cheap horses. Give me them horses. Okay. That's not especially cheap, and the mules will basically just slow us down, but they are very cheap. I'm going to take 2, just for financial reasons. And then go chase this boy down. Go hide in the mountains, you fool! You fool! You're gonna trap yourself with me! Alright, well, that's okay. The legionaries will deal with you. What else? Other than making all of these boys charge right into the middle of, I guess, everything. Not much by the looks of things. We've got one little recruit boy who I hope will not just get murdered outright and will become XP filled for the coming battles. We do have a fair amount of money. Once we've gotten a first workshop, we'll think about expanding to like a good 20 or 30 boys maybe, depending upon how high a level we want to get these guys at. Excellent stabs. Oh, that one guy has been knocked out flat. Unfortunate. Stab. Well, those guys are running, so I should probably go and help with that, considering I'm the only person on a horse right now. Come on, boys! Oh, good shot! Whoever fucking shot that guy. And very bad shot by me. Fuck off. Stab. And stab. I don't sound extremely convinced. Stab and stab. That's not the best of stabs. I would rather be doing better stabs. Like hopefully we get here. Excellent news. Oh, fuck! We win. Done. Don't kick me out. That would have been real unfortunate if I'd accidentally gotten kicked from a fight because I ran too far. Imperial crew got knocked out and therefore got very low XP. These guys are doing great. I don't really have a problem with that. Okay, let's see. Are you any good? No, same as I've got for armor. Yeah, that's all not super great stuff, but stuff that I can sell nonetheless. Sell for things. Where do I want to go next? I would like to go to Cianica. Start making my way. Actually, it was I wanted to go to Rote, didn't I? Because that had... no, I've already been to Rote, I think. Anyway, we'll go back to Rote later. Give it a bit more time to build up its prices. Zionica, what have you got? I'm going to go east and go into the Southern Empire when I am done with this. Who is in here? It's probably Mr. Big Garios, I would imagine. Let's see. It's cheap, which is good. We do like it when things are cheap. And we can sell some stuff, so worth the trip. Worth the trip up. Selling weapons is definitely become more profitable since I did that trade skill. Oh, I did level up, that reminds me, didn't I? I leveled up some things. I have a focus point to put into something. I think I do want steward stuff to be good. I do want charm, I do want smithing as well. I mean, trade, I do really need just trade to go up real quick. That is where I'm making all of my money currently. Once I've got my money going up... Is this also the one where you get... Yeah, you can get... This is the one which builds up your workshops and caravans as well, which are good. I'm probably going to do the buffs for workshops because they don't take away from my Yeah, I'm going to go trade up to 5 when I can. So that I can get my workshops producing more funds passively, which will be very useful to me. When I do have workshops, obviously. What's next? Don't need any more boys. I've only got 22 boys I can recruit. This is unacceptable. Cool. That was a fair amount of money for a ship grain stock. Can I get some other stuff for cheap? No. No way, no way. That would make no sense. We'll just have to wait until we find somewhere which does sell food very cheap. Horsies? Do you have anything that we can buy off of you? More sumpter horses is good. I do like it when I get more horses. It is expensive grain here, isn't it? That is interesting. I have 12 sumpter horses. This is going to be worth a lot of money in a couple of places if I keep up this. That should give me the money that I need to purchase my first workshop, which will be excellent. I think I'm going to go Epicrocia and I'm going to get the Smith, because I know that that is a particularly money-makey gentleman in the Empire. I'm going to try and focus workshops to start with around the Northern Empire, because I am going to, at least in the short term, join Senator Lucan and his stuff. Now, that's a little better than it was, but it's not worth it, so we're going to keep going. So, do you guys have any food that I can buy for cheap? Cheap food? Fish is not super expensive, so I'll get like... actually, that is still not great for fish. I know that that's a little bit more expensive than it has been in some places, but if I find another place that does like 11-12, it'll be worth it. Just need to not sell the grain unless I'm doing it for more than 6 now. Okay, no, I don't want to wait there. That was not what I meant to click on. Grain is also 6, fish is 10, butter is 25. Nothing of particular value to me here. Let's see if... Danustica is a particularly useful place to my burgeoning trade empire. Oh, that's nice. Forest bandits. I mean, they'll kill more of my boys and loot as well, but they'll have better stuff on them. I'm tempted to do that. Let's see. Trade. Hey, this is what we love to see. Okay, you guys, and I would like you, and you. That'll probably do. Step horses are... no, wait, it's that they've got 53 of them. They are actually quite cheap. I'm making 1200. I'm not against that. I will keep those horses for a later date when I need them for things. Okay, grain is cheap-ish. Everything's gone up for grain. I feel like grain is potentially going to climb over time a little bit. What is cheap here? Nothing's really cheap but I want. Which is a shame. Could get a shawl. But I could get a woman's scarf and that'll get me more. Iron plate pauldrons. I just want those legionary. I mean, I'm making enough money. I want it. I want it! I want my legionary shoulder pads. Alright. Excellent news. 2500 gold is a good place to be. Let's see. We're going to need to potentially go and get some more fucking horses, I guess. And I think that we have... we only made 500 really, but we do get a little bit more defensiveness because of our purchases. Right now, I feel like that's pretty okay, to be honest. One veteran to act as a leader and be the spear tip of the stabbings. I am Mara Cicero. Alright. I haven't found my brother yet either. That's one thing I do need to do, because then I will get my companions and my brothers and sisters will start being the growing upness, and I can start deciding some stuff of them. Oh, you took care of him. That's rude. I am going to be going back through Zionica, so getting another lot of grain to sell is not a bad shout, to be honest, is it? I only have a capacity for 74. That's still pretty good, and that'll cost me 372. So hopefully we should have a good amount of money back for that. If it's 11 or 10, it should be worth it, definitely. Good, like 650 if we keep some. $61. We have ballooned. We are, however, doing the good trades and stuff to make up for it, so we will be making the money as we go. What is this? You need recruits. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I won't have enough prisoners to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Lovely. And I would like to... There we go. So I get 690, which is good. Excellent news. We're on 2600 now, which is not bad. Oh yeah, how much of the horses? That's a good question. Some horses are only 76 here, so that's good. Let's get those two. Excellent news. Keep getting the Sumpter horses. And you can go and get some more from another place. I feel like we should do this battle, and then I'm going to finish up for the evening. Let's see. People running away. I feel like we should look and see if there's some tournaments as well, and we get a little bit more armor. I really focus on, in this game, getting enough passive income that I can kind of like build up enough of the force to wander about and do the bigger fights and stuff. Right now, we're earning a fair amount of money from trading, but it's taking up most of our time, and I like to be a bit more freeform with what I do. I like to be able to kind of like roam about and kind of like do missions and have fun, so this setup period is always a little bit less kind of story intensive and stuff than it ends up getting later on. So I'm looking forward to that. It should be good. Let's see. Because then we can focus on things like getting materials to sell large amounts of things and support big things. You...
Footmen!
3
Attack!
and 2. I would like you guys to... Yeah, I honestly think that it's going to have to still be charged. Being a bit less forward is not going to get you guys as fucked, luckily. Stab. Stab. Good boys. Wow. They are absolutely mullering them. Wrecking shot, boys! We're going to have a nice little force ready for when we actually have to start fighting lords and stuff. Good stabbing, boy. Alright. That is pretty good. We gain 1.1 morale, which is very nice. We take another looter prisoner. We have a look. You have only gained a little bit of experience again, which is a little bit of a shame. We should start thinking about getting a hero again soon. Yeah, I think... How much more is it for each one? So that's 3, that's 5, so it's 2 more for each one. That will get me 10 more, which will get me above... will get me to 71. That'll be 75 if I upgrade everyone to trained, and I'm not necessarily against that. Let's do it. Fuck it. Okay. That's good. Now, how much is going to be one of these? How much do they cost? Veteran archers cost 5 as well. Well, I suppose the veteran's always going to cost the same 5, so... Trained archers are 5. How much veterans? 8. So it's going to be 3 more. How much are we on now? 75? 78 is not much worse. Alright. Do it. Quite the little fighting force we have put together. Got some good sumpter horse numbers. We've got a fair amount of money. We just need to really focus on getting up to, I think it's like 12k that we need. I'll research that before we get back. Because money is going to be the thing. Let's get to Zionika and we can potentially sell the stuff and call it there. Let's see, we have these guys. Ooh, the step horses are worth more money here. Not much though. I would rather it be above 200. Okay. Get rid of all of these garments. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I could just take these mules and that would probably be enough if I went up into the big Empire lands. But I mean, I should probably do that. We shall decide on that next time. So, thank you everybody who decided to pop in for the evening. If you enjoyed what you saw here, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or just come back. We do absolutely love to see it when people come back. I really enjoyed playing some Bannerlord on stream today. I felt like it was a very different experience than playing a strategy game and kind of doing stuff. I suppose it is kind of like RPG/strategy, but I think it's going to be fun setting this up and just seeing how far we can get this guy. It seems like it's going semi-well now after the relatively disastrous whacking right at the beginning, adjusting to the difficulty, but I feel like we are getting what we need to get. If you like the fact that I played a different game today, that I played Bannerlord, feel free to leave a comment and just say more of this, or if you didn't like it and want me to go back and play either of the other 2 games that I've played on this channel, also do that. Have an absolutely wonderful evening, everybody, and speak to you soon.